freaking people like me all the time. I haven't weed whacked in a month. Wow. It's like ice cold in here.
Yeah, really. You freaking Eskimo.
You have to turn the air up. Hey, Alfred, you seen the dogs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
They're like horses.
Yeah, right, okay. So you're not gonna get a big surprise.
Yeah. Oh, look at them. Look at them. Oh,
Hi, baby.
Look at them. Oh.
Yeah, big dog, big dog. Sheba's not familiar with you. Sheba.
I always want to hear one before.
Okay.
The car is a unique story. So I initially, we were entered into One Lap America. We didn't have no car. The person that was gonna sponsor us in a car, it fell through. And we were like, okay, so what's the deal with that? We don't have a car now. It's 2 months out. I called Roush. Well, I didn't call him. I emailed him because I don't know Roush. So I emailed him and I'm like, hey, you know, we need support. We need a car. So a Roush car fully built and everything was about $80,000 if you want the right one. And so, and they were like, hey, we can't do that. So, and I was like, what if I have a car? Will you help support us then? And they were like, well, when can you have the car here? I was like, well, next week. And they're like, in Detroit? I was like, well, yeah, next week. We'll have it there next week. And they were like, okay, cool. We'll see you next week. So we took the car up there next week, and we spent the whole week in Detroit. They toured us in the plants. They like shut the plant line down. They like literally, I was like, you guys realized sweeping the floor last week? Are you giving us tours? It was originally my car that I bought, and then, but then I purchased it, and then the program purchased it off me after that, because then they sponsored us and found out that we were struggling to get a car, and they were like, hey, we'll give you, what do you owe on the car? We'll buy it from you, and it would go to the program. Yeah. So yeah, so all our tools, all our assets, all the equipment, it's all owned by Racing for Vets. The only reason that originally was mine because we didn't have a car, we were in a bind. Then Roush came through and found out about our situation. And the good thing is, they're actually giving us another car. So, and the reason is because we had an amputee that was supposed to drive this one, and it's a stick, and so he's above the knee, so he can't push the clutch in. And so we expressed that to them, and they were like, well, what if we give you automatic for next year?